all. Greetings to all. I welcome you all to the platform of Career Katta, an initiative run by Maharashtra State Higher Education Department and Maharashtra State Information and Technology and Support Center. I welcome all our today's guests. First, let's start with Mr. Nitesh sir, who is an director and headhunter of Ware Placements and Consultants. I welcome you, sir. I also welcome Mr. Jacob sir, who is a medical students expert and equivalence. Our third guest, Mr. Nitesh Chauhan sir, who is a student relationship manager of Ware Placements and Consultants at Mumbai. I welcome you, sir. Our fourth guest, Mr. Ajay Sharma sir, who is an immigrant expert from Poland. We all welcome you, sir. Our fifth guest, Mr. Janish sir, who is a student counselor from Poland. I welcome you, sir. We welcome all our guests from bottom of our hearts and for giving us this wonderful opportunity. I welcome our chairman, Mr. Yashwant Chitore, sir, and all the principal, teachers, and all my dear friends. I welcome you all. Today is our 30th lecture of Career Sandhicha Online Mahamerawa, and I welcome you all for the today's session. The subject of today's session is the comparison between European fees cost versus USA fees cost. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. गेले 2 दिवस आपण हे नक्की सेमिनारमध्ये हे नक्की शिकलो असेल की युनिव्हर्सिटीज, कोर्सेस आणि प्रोसेस. आज आपण ह्या वेबिनारमध्ये लाईफ इन युरोप त्यासोबतच कंपॅरिझन बिटवीन ट्युशन फीज बिटवीन युरोप आणि US दोघांमधला जो डिफरन्स आहे आणि कुठली आपण युरोपला का चूज करावं ह्याबद्दल आपले सर निशित हे तुम्हाला इन्फॉर्मेशन देणार आहे. सर निशित, ओव्हर टू यू.
Yes, sir. Before we start, guys, we will be presenting you with a small video that we have prepared. And we have tie-ups with these universities, and for that reason, we have prepared a very small clip. So please, I request everyone to go through the clip and, just take notes of those. So just give me 2 minutes. I will be starting the video soon.
Number 10. University of Vienna, Austria. The University of Vienna was founded in 1365, making it one of the oldest universities in the world. It is also one of the largest institutions of higher education in Europe, with buildings in over 60 locations in the city of Vienna. The university is home to a number of world-renowned scholars and researchers, and its alumni include 19 Nobel laureates. The university library is one of the largest in Europe, with over 8 million volumes. The botanical gardens are home to a wide variety of plants from around the world, and the beautiful buildings of the university are a popular tourist attraction. Number 9. Trinity College Dublin, Republic of Ireland. Trinity College Dublin is a university in Dublin, Ireland. It was founded in 1592 by Queen Elizabeth I of England and is the oldest university in Ireland. Trinity is modeled on the colleges of Oxford and Cambridge, and its campus is full of cobblestone walkways, sweeping emerald green lawns, and 18th century architectural gems. One of the most popular attractions at Trinity is the Long Room at the Old Library, which is a 200-foot-long library with a central walkway lined with marble busts of philosophers and writers. The ceiling of the Long Room is made of wood and has a distinctive barrel shape. Trinity's buildings have been used in many films, including Educating Rita and even in a Bollywood film. Number 8. Grenoble Alpes University, France. Not many university campuses could claim to have 3 mountain ranges as part of their campus, but Grenoble Alpes University has managed just that. Situated in the French city of Grenoble, the university sits adjacent to the French Alps and the views are breathtaking. The university is well known for encouraging its students to get outside and breathe in the fresh mountain air. And with 175 hectares, that won't be difficult. Once you've managed to take your eyes off the stunning mountain views, the cutting-edge buildings are also worth checking out. Number 7. Uppsala University, Sweden. The university's main building was designed by architect Herman Theodor Holmgren in a Romanesque style. It was constructed in the 1880s and has largely remained the same, allowing visitors to experience it as it was originally. The interior of the building is packed full of beautiful design details, such as geometric tiled floors, marble statues, ornate domes, and elaborate chandeliers. The university main building is still used for teaching, as well as for prestigious academic events. Alongside the magnificent buildings, the university has its fair share of natural highlights, including the Botanical Garden, the Linnaeus Garden, and the Länshammarby. The campus is also home to Sweden's only tropical rainforest, housed in one of the greenhouses. Number 6. Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland. The university campus of the Gdańsk University of Technology is composed of a range of architectural styles. The main building is designed in a Dutch neo-Renaissance style and is one of the most recognizable buildings of the university. The facade has several stone features that indicate the building's purpose as a center for learning. There are many symbols and statues around the campus, such as a statue of an owl, the symbol of knowledge and wisdom, at the Porter's Lodge, and the lion, which holds the coat of arms of the city of Gdańsk. Number 5. Aarhus University, Denmark. Aarhus University is located in Denmark's second-largest city and is characterized by its green campus, complete with a lake. The university is a perfect example of how man-made structures and the natural environment can work in perfect harmony, demonstrated by the main building. Many of the buildings were designed by Danish architect C.F. Møller in a modernist design that reflects the youth of the university. Møller and his partners K. Fisker and Paul Stegmann were responsible for the yellow brick buildings that are so distinctive to the university, and the main building has since been considered one of the 12 most significant architectural works in Danish history. Number 4. University of Rostock, Germany. The University of Rostock is one of the oldest universities in Germany, and every year the city attracts more and more students. Many of the buildings are constructed in the Gothic style, and in among these stunning buildings are tree-lined avenues and parks. At the center of the university is the eye-catching main building situated opposite a park and fountain, a perfect spot for students and visitors to spend some time admiring the rich exterior of the building. A visit to the nearby zoology building is recommended to see the university's famous taxidermy collection. The city harbor is a popular student spot and sports views of the sandy beaches edging the Baltic Sea. Number 3. University of Coimbra, Portugal. Founded in 1290, the University of Coimbra sits atop a hillside, overlooking its namesake city in Portugal. The center of the university, known as University City, is the old royal palace of Alcova, a stunning snow-white building that is home to the university's clock tower, one of the most recognizable symbols of the university. Notable buildings include the Cathedral of Santa Cruz and the Joanine Library, which is a Baroque architecture lover's dream, packed to the ceiling with books. The São Miguel Chapel is a colorful masterpiece decked out in ornate tiles, and with a ceiling so beautiful, you'll probably get a sore neck from staring at it. Number 2. University of Salamanca, Spain. The University of Salamanca in Spain is the oldest university in Spain and the third oldest in the world, having been established in 1134. It was the first institution to offer courses to international students. The university is famous for its Baroque architecture, and the library is a particular highlight for good reason. It contains more than 160,000 volumes, and the ornate facade attracts many students and visitors who spend time looking for the hidden frog. Legend has it that if a student spots the amphibian, they will easily pass their exams. The old city of Salamanca, which includes many of the university buildings, has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 1. University of Bologna, Italy. The University of Bologna in Italy is regarded as the world's oldest university, having been founded in 1088. As well as being the oldest continually running university, it is a strong contender as not just one of the most beautiful universities in Europe, but perhaps even in the world. I know, bold claim. Palazzo Poggi, one of the main buildings of the university that houses 3 of the university's museums with exhibitions on natural history, anatomy and obstetrics, and physics and chemistry. There are many buildings within the university that you should put on your must-visit list, including the Collegio di Spagna, a pink, cloistered building, incorporating both Gothic and Renaissance elements in its design. As well as the exquisite architecture, the university is home to a 2-hectare botanical garden.
So, thank you for your patience, everyone, to sit through the video. So, as you would have seen that every university, every campus is different from the other, and they have their own unique, uh, uh, what do you say, a very unique aesthetic to it, and architecture to it, and different courses that they offer. Okay, so with this, we just give you a gist of only a few universities that we have a tie-up with. Not all, but a few that we could present to you, and a few that we could tell you about. So we can move on to the next thing, which is everyone's favorite. Everyone asks, which is the main question that people ask: what is the fees? What is the tuition fees? How would we if we can afford it, we cannot afford. What is it exactly? So let's come to this, graph that we are trying to show you. So if you see the graph, when you compare it with USA, if you see the graph below, the red one, it is for Europe. In from the year 2015 to 2025, in the last 10 years, the fees of European colleges on an average has gone up very little. If you see, then it is just from 3,000 to 7,000, approximately 7,000 USD per year. That is the average tuition fee. Okay. Now, when we say average tuition fee, it could range from 3,000 to 10,000 USD, which is around 2 lakh Indian rupees to say 8.5 lakh Indian rupees per year only for the fees. Okay. So it's for Germany or for Poland, it differs. Okay. But on an average, you could consider as 7,500, which is only 6 lakhs Indian rupees. Whereas when you compare it with USA, America, you could see that the graph has drastically gone up. Consistently, the fees have gone up. And from the year 2015 to 2025, only in the last 10 years, it has doubled up. And see the blue line going up. The fees of USA per year on average master's or bachelor course per year is 44,000 USD, which is around 40 lakhs Indian rupees. Okay. So if you compare both of these, Europe and USA is 8 times more costlier than Europe. And nothing very peculiar that they offer, what the European universities don't offer. So if you see a range, then you could say 3,000 to 9,000 USD, which is around 2 lakh to 6 to 7 lakhs Indian rupees is the range of European universities. Okay, that is why we have been, trying to pitch these options, which are the countries which are maybe not very famous, may not be very, on everybody's tongue, but these are equally uh, great countries to go and work in. Okay. So this is the part where I conclude about the tuition fees. Okay. The next now. See, now other than main thing is about the fees. The second main part, okay, which is the visa. If you don't have the visa, you cannot even enter the country. Okay. So when you compare that, the statistics with the USA, the blue graph that you can see, the first one, only the visa approval ratio is only around 60%, 63% of 2025, if we talk alone. Okay. Uh, as you compare it with the other European countries like Ireland, Germany, Poland, France, it is around 90%. Okay. So, see, why visa is the main part. If you don't have the visa, I'll repeat again, you cannot enter the country. If there are more rejection rate of the visa, then probably your money, your time is wasted. Okay. But when it comes to the European countries, when it comes to the students, the visa ratio is on a higher side. That means your year will not get wasted. The application fee that you pay at the start will not get wasted. And there are higher chances that you will get the visa and you will start your course as soon as you complete the visa application processes and the admission processes. So that's all from our side today, and thank you for the opportunity. Now, ma'am, we can start with the question and answers, is if anybody has one, as we have completed all the topics ranging from admissions to the list of courses that we have offered, to like the legalization, job part, visa processing, universities, everything. So if anybody has any questions regarding these, please feel free to ask us.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful session. Now it's time to answer all the thoughts of us. Let's move on to the session. So, I'll request all the students to please ask their questions in the chat box or either raise a hand. Please keep the question short, sweet, and up to the point.
Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Please
Yes.
go ahead.
सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना तिथली जी जीवनशैली आहे, जस्ट लाईफस्टाईल, तर त्याबद्दल थोडीशी अजून माहिती ऐकायला आवडेल. ॲज यू से, म्हणजे आपण तिथे मराठी इज कन्व्हिनियंट फॉर यू?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We will. We have Mr. Jenish, who can, who's based in Poland, and who can very well explain the lifestyle. Marathi will be a bit tough for him. We will try to, at the end of at the end of his, turn, we'll try to convert that into Marathi if possible.
ओके,
Is that
नो
okay?
इश्यूज
Yes.
सर.
Yes. Okay.
जस्ट म्हणजे आपण जेव्हा तिथे जातोय, विद्यार्थी तिथे शिक्षणासाठी जातील, तर तिथे गेल्यानंतर ते फक्त शिक्षणच घेणार नाही, तर त्यासोबत बाहेर काहीतरी इंटर्नशिप करतील किंवा वर्क करतील कुठेतरी. मग ही वर्क आणि एज्युकेशन हे दोन्ही लाईफ त्यांची तिथे बॅलन्स करून तिथल्या लाईफस्टाईलला ते कसे स्वतः तिथे राहू शकतात याविषयी थोडीशी विद्यार्थ्यांना माहिती अजून हवी आहे.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So, basically, do you have any particular question with regards to the lifestyle in Europe? Because the universe for a student, the lifestyle would be really good. Like for example, you'll get a chance to interact with a lot of international students, wherein you will get an exposure. You get a very good exposure in terms of projects, practical experiences, internships. Even the professors are really good. They try to help you out with the projects and whatever you plan to pursue in your academics. And along with your studies, you can also do your part-time work, and for that also there are a lot of opportunities in Europe. Apart from that, any specific questions? I can answer that as well.
Thank you, sir. Next question, Atul Sambhare.
Good evening, sir. Myself Atul Ravindra Sambhare. I am from Malgapur district, Buldana. Sir, I have a question that what are the key difference between various universities in terms of course offered, reputation, placement, and opportunities during this campus facilities?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
My something, sir, internet problem is showing, sir. Wait a minute. What are the key difference between various universities in terms of courses offered, reputation, placement, and opportunities, and campus facilities?
I mean, each university has its own unique courses and academics. So, I mean, there is no particular difference. It depends on your career goals and your what you want to pursue. So basically, it depends on the country that you choose.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, is there also a competition to get a job like India? Hello?
कॉम्पिटिशन राईट. आता
Yeah.
बघा, कॉम्पिटिशन सांगायला गेलं तर सगळ्यात पहिलं तिकडेच वर्क लाईफ बॅलन्स एक असतं. वर्क लाईफ बॅलन्स फक्त तुम्हाला वर्क हे नसणार. जेव्हा जेव्हा तुम्ही तुमचं वर्किंग ड्युरेशन कंप्लीट करणार त्याच्यानंतर तुम्हाला दुसऱ्या ऍक्टिव्हिटीज पण ते करवणार. म्हणून कॉम्पिटिशन असं नसतं, ते मेक शुअर करतात की ह्युमन लाईफला पण तेवढी प्रायोरिटी मिळावी आणि तुम्हाला करिअरसाठी पण जास्तीत जास्त संधी असणार. तुम्ही जेव्हा तुमचं कोर्स कंप्लीट करत असणार, तुम्ही तुमचं इंटर्नशिप कंप्लीट करत असणार, तेव्हाच तुम्हाला एक आयडिया येणार की आम्ही आता फ्युचर काय करावं आणि कसं करावं. म्हणून तिथे कॉम्पिटिशन बघायला तर तुम्हाला आपल्या इथून तर ते एकदम मॉडर्नाइज कंट्री आहे म्हणून त्याला जास्त नसतं, पण ते ह्युमन लाईफला जास्त व्हॅल्यू करतात आणि वर्क लाईफ बॅलन्सवर फोकस करतात.
Thank you, sir. There is one question in our chat box, and the question is, what documents do I need for travel, student visa, and opening bank accounts in abroad?
Mrs. Janish, you would like to take this question?
Yes. So in terms of documents, the initial like once you land in the country that you chose, so there you can open a bank account. Like university itself will help you to open the bank account and arrange your uh, accommodation and other things. And the documents that are required would be from India itself, like your offer letter, your recommendation letter, your financial proof, insurance, and your transcripts.
And the basically the main documents that we require is obviously a passport and educational documentation and a clearance certificate from the police department. So these are, a basic documents that you require. Later, as per the countries, now, say Germany would have something like they would want you for the documents to be translated into German. Okay. Poland does not have anything. Or college, if you choose in Germany, may have a requirement where you need IELTS or TOEFL that you need to complete at least a certain band you need to have. So when you choose a specific country, it is the documents change accordingly. But when you see, the main documents are your passport, your educational documentation, an offer letter from the university that you want to apply in, and that's all. And as the second part of the question says, the bank account in abroad, that the universities and our representatives will help you open one.
Yes, and the university campus itself has the bank in the campus itself, so they would help you to open the account.
Thank you, sir. So the next question was from my side. You talked about competition and the holistic development. Can you please describe, sir, how the holistic development of student is taken care of in abroad? Sir, may I repeat my question?
Yes, please go ahead.
So my question was, you talked about competition and holistic development of students. Can you please elaborate and describe how the holistic development of student is taken care of in the universities?
Hello. Hi. I can take this question and I will answer this question. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Please.
Yeah.
that's Mr.
So
Ajay.
yeah, that's myself, Ajay Sharma. So basically, as we talk about the competition and everything, so one thing we would like to highlight that, as already mentioned before, that Europe consists of 26 European countries. So there are a lot of multinational companies over there. So there is a lot of great opportunity for students to get enrolled in high level working companies. For example, Microsoft, ENY, KPMG, many companies are there, and not only high companies, but mid level companies also. So see, the approach of European universities are little bit different than the Indian universities. What do I mean by that? That they are not only focused on theoretical. They will not have 8 hour class every day that you have to attend 8 hours. No, they understand that the student has to study theory, but they are also focused towards practical approach. And they also understand that the most of the students are working during their study times. So they provide them sufficient time that they can study as well as work at the same time. And also in the university, there are a lot of facilities, like there are groups, and then there are economic forums, and there is Erasmus programs, where there are United Nation programs within the university, which will help you to grow. And there are, like, for example, for physical activities, they have indoor gym sports activities, and also for social connectivity. And one example is for socializing is that when when the classes will going to be start, like before the commencement of the classes, they have a orientation program. So they have a 1 week orientation program. So during this 1 week orientation program, everyone gets to know each other, everyone gets a time to um, get well versed and make friends, and that allows you to have future, like you can make groups, and then in future you can communicate, because they focus more on practical than on theory, which is the biggest difference which I see in the European and Indian aspect. So in this way you will have holistic developments of the students, and it is based on the educational approach. Yes, and it is focused not only for a group but also for individual, and in the aspect of physical, intellectual, emotional, maybe spiritual, and also not only academics, but overall aspects of the students are taken into consideration. i
Thank you
hope
so
i
much,
uh,
sir.
I hope I
Yes,
answered
sir.
your question.
Yes, sir. It was a well answered question. So the next question is, when is the best time for applying and which intakes are available, like summer, spring, or winters?
I would say September is the best intake. September, but in
Okay.
case you are not
Thank
able to apply for the September, then it is Feb also. But normally September is preferred.
So the next question coming up is there any entrance exam for taking the admissions in the universities?
It depends on the subject you take, yes. For example, for bachelor's and master's, there is no entrance exam, but lately they want you to have IELTS or TOEFL examination, and at least 60-65% in your previous studies for 12th or even a degree. Yes. So there is no any specific entrance exam, but yes, they will check criteria for the language, as I mentioned. But some universities are planning to have entrance exam. They have not implemented yet so far, but some might have in the future.
Thank you, sir. I would also like to ask you about your experience at international exposure and cultural diversity at Europe University, sir.
Okay, I can personally answer this question because I myself studied my master's in international business from Poland, Warsaw, in 2018. So, to be honest to you, that experience is really enriching and very exciting, because if you are in Europe, I was able to meet people who are from France, Italy, Germany, even Ukraine, Belarus, and I have those people still on my friend list, and we still communicate. And this opportunity you will never get in India. You will never get an opportunity to meet an Italian guy or a Spanish guy or a guy who is from Sweden. So this because it is the geographical location of Poland is very good. It's in the Central Europe, and they have high quality universities. So people all over the world. To be honest to you, I have a friend till now, that the friend, she came from United States to study in Poland. So that's very good for us because it allows us to connect with people of different culture, different language, different nationalities, and that allows us to understand their way of thinking and their way of living. So it really is an enriching experience, and this is some experience. You can read 100 books. That's all right, but you can get the knowledge of 100 books by just meeting 10 people and talking to them. So that exposure is on a different level. So this is a very good an opportunity to make friends and also get culturally known, to get to know other cultures also.
That's wonderful, sir. We will definitely answer the question. The next question is, sir, in which language should we prefer, or which language should we take for the proficiency language test?
English.
Sir, can you please elaborate a bit?
So see, IELTS, I think in IELTS they have to have, for example, the speaking, writing, or listening, and also listening. So you have IELTS, and all the four things are checked, and based on that you have given the scores. So IELTS is very important, and TOEFL is similar. So most of the studies which you will do in European universities, even Poland, France, Italy, you will be having the English language as the main language, but normally they offer the course also. For example, they will have a Polish language as one of your subjects. So you will be able to understand the Polish language also. But once you are in a respective country, no matter Poland, Germany, France, Italy, I would advise that you can also have an additional classes. These are online classes, language classes, which is for free. So that is also an useful for your future.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what are the major skills or soft skills required to adjust a student from India to the abroad?
Janish, would you like to take this question?
Yeah, sure. The soft skills that required for an Indian students for European studies would be like the basic English language that needs to be that should be there. And other than that, empathy, politeness, because the people there are really kind and they are really helpful. So yeah, I mean the basic empathy and
Plus,
English that would prefer. And Ajay, if you would like to add some.
plus, I would suggest, if you are, say, for example, if you choose a university in Germany, okay, I would suggest that when before you're going to Germany, you know that you will be going to Germany, you will study a bit of German language so that navigating through the interior parts of the country is not a problem for you. So that is the major skill that you need to have. Now, the second skill, what Indians have, sometimes you are studying and you have some extra time in your hands and you want to look for a job and to earn some extra money, right? So this skill that always Indians have, it's called jugaad. Okay, so you need to know how to get that job. It could be any job. Okay, it could be a job for delivery or working part time in some companies. Okay, so you need to know how to you have to be a bit entrepreneurial and also proactive in looking from the first day onwards. When you go, you need to know that how will you take care of your day-to-day expenses. So that skill you require.
Thank you so much, sir. That's a wonderful answer. Sir, now we have all talked about the sweet side, the positive sides of coming to the abroad. But now I would genuinely like to know the major challenges or the things that as a student I can feel disheartening, or the challenges that I will face while coming to abroad, irrespective of the points that you have already mentioned.
So, to answer your question, what the first thing and the most important thing, I think the difference you will feel is the language. Because as you will be in the respective country, you will find out that most of the people are speaking the local language, be it Poland, be it Germany, be it France. Because it's like in India. If you are in India, even in Maharashtra or any part of the world, you will see most people speaking Marathi or Hindi. Yes, not English. So that's what you will also experience once you are there. Second thing is the climate, which you have to take into consideration. It's not at all warm like India. The temperatures may go up to -5, -10, and even -12. So you have to be mentally prepared for this. But it's not a big deal because once you reach there, you realize that if you wear a proper clothes, so it's not a problem. You can still go out and everything is okay. And in the house, the government is providing you the heating system, so that's not a worry. But yes, the weather can be disheartening sometimes because it's extremely cold during January, February, because the weather drops very low. The third thing I would say is the food. You will miss Indian food no matter what. You will find Indian restaurants over there. You will find Indian grocery shop, and you can buy everything. But you will miss the Indian fast food what you have here in India. So this is, and also European people, they are more meat based. Their food is more meat based. So they consume meat on a more regular basis, like non-vegetarian than vegetarian. So you may find it a bit, I'm not saying a lot, but a bit difficult to have more vegetarian options than the non-vegetarian options. But ultimately, you have all the Indian shops there. So you can buy everything, be it rice, be it dal, be it chana, be it anything, Maggie or anything. You will find all the things over there in the shop and you can cook at home. So these are the few things I would say. If Janish, you want to add something, you can go ahead.
No, I think you have covered all the major points. But yeah, weather is extreme during winters and during summer as well. So that is the main thing that needs to be considered.
Thank you so much, sir. That really comforts the heart. Sir, the next question was some universities from abroad are coming to India, like Symbiosis, Western Sydney University. So, what could be a better educational experience to staying in India or staying in abroad? Or which university is best?
See now, we actually spoke about this point. I will again kind of revisit it with a different perspective. So when you say that foreign universities are coming to India and setting up their institutes, but the major part which is missing is this cultural enrichment that you get, the exposure that you get when you go to other countries. Like, if you go to, say, for example, Poland, you get to learn a new language, you get to meet new people from different stratas, from different countries, you learn their culture. Where if you are here, you may not be able to experience that exposure as much as you can over there.
Nishit, I want to add one point here.
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Um, Whenever you are studying abroad, then it is very easy for you to get job in that country. You know what is the price of zloty with Indian rupees? It's a nearly 20 rupees or something. So you will get job there and you can easily send money to your family in India. If you study in India, what will be your salary? Maximum CTC with all that B school colleges is 21 lakhs. But in Poland or in any European countries, if you are studying and you are getting any job, then your CTC will be, as compared with Indian rupees, it will be 50 lakhs to 60 lakhs. And therefore, you have to study in European countries. Because these 2 years, if you will spend some money, within 1 year or within 6 months, you can collect that money back, send it to your family. That is my answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Sir, the next question was, which is the best university for MBA Finance, BCA, and what are other opportunities, and which countries are the best?
So for MBA finance in Poland, I would suggest two to three universities. One is Kosmicki. This is government plus private. The second one is University of Warsaw, and the third one is Warsaw School of Economics. So these are the three universities which is very good in finance. If you want to do, because after during your studies you will have an opportunity for the placements also. So there are a lot of job fairs happening in the university itself. So if you have good merits, if you are very smart enough to crack the interview, there are chances that during your studies you will get an opportunity to do the internship. The internship is normally for 1 year or 18 months, and if you perform well during your internship, they would offer you a full-time job.
I would like to ask the same question for the BCA, sir, for the BCA field.
So for
Uh, s- uh,
BC, I
For
will answer
BC,
that question.
mhm.
yes, just sir, BCA is Bachelor in
Bachelor in
Bachelor's
Computer
of Computer
Application.
Applications. Okay. Janish can answer this.
So for bachelor's in computer application, the best university I would suggest would be Warsaw School of Economics, where they have big data and analytics course in masters, and and in Poland there is another university which is Polytechnica University, Warsaw School of Technology. So these two universities are public universities, and they offer the best education for computer application.
Thank you, sir. So the next question coming up is the international health insurance included in our admission, or what support is available for health and emotional needs?
So when you do the visa application, then we have to buy a 1 year health insurance before you go and appear for the visa submission. So we have to use that, but this is not so much valid during once you reach the respective countries. In my opinion, I would suggest it's the best once you reach there. We suggest the people to get a health insurance in that country. That is the best option rather than dependent on the health insurance which we buy from India, because there may be possibility that the hospitals over there may not accept that health insurance, or they may accept the health insurance, but the policy to give the money back may take little longer. So I myself, when reached Poland, I bought a health insurance for myself, because after getting the visa, we have to renew and extend our and get a temporary residence card. So one of the requirements to get a temporary residence card is to have a health insurance of that country. So doesn't matter if you have a health insurance before going, you one has to still buy the new health insurance after reaching to the respective countries.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to ask one more question. So, what can be the major cultural difference one should face or one can face while studying there?
I think one of the major difference that one would face over there is the way the classes are conducted. So it's not similar how it's conducted in India. The style is different because they use, as I mentioned before, they are more focused on practical rather than the theory. So their examinations, like for example, we have a lot of open questions. What I mean by open questions that you have a question and you have to write at least 2-3 pages to pass the exams. This is how normally most of the exams are conducted in India. But there they divide in three parts. First is multiple choice questions, which is one part. Then open questions, they don't really focus. They have open questions, but very less. And then the practical part. And the practical part is not just giving a presentation. No, this is like you have to do conduct a research. You have to take opinions. You have to interview people. You have to have a real measurable ways how you came to the conclusion. So more is done in the practical way. And to be honest to you all, the difficulty of the examinations are quite easy compared to Indian exams. The I would say the way Indian system is, it's difficult in my experience, because we have to study a lot, we have to remember a lot, we have to revise a lot. but there it's not so difficult because, as I said, there is not only open questions, but they provide the exams in different aspects.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there was one more question that is there any university for food technology or nutrition?
We are not 100% sure, but I think there is some university in Poland which you mentioned food technology and nutrition, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think there is one university which we heard about. Yeah, I think it's in Poznan, Poznan and Warsaw. So the college name is University Warsaw University of Life Science and Poznan University of Life Science. So these are the two universities in Poland which offers food technology and nutrition courses.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now as you have told us that the academics is a bit different, there is one more question. Is the syllabus so much tough in abroad than in India?
I would say no. It's not. It's comparatively easier. The syllabus is easier than because they don't have so much textbook culture actually. Like you don't have to buy a lot of textbooks like we have books here. So they are not reliable on that. Yeah, they do have presentations in every class. They will have a presentation or you can say that research papers or examples. So their classes are more based like that. Most of their classes are more interactive than theoretical. So it's not to be honest to you, if you have studied and passed the exams in India, I'm pretty sure that you will pass the exams in European colleges.
Thank you, sir. That really motivates us and keep our thirst going on. So the last question we will take up is, what support is available from your side for integrating into the new work culture and community?
Okay, so we as the Way Up Placements and Consultants, we provide you not only visa, admission, documentation services, but we also provide you post-landing services. What do I mean by post-landing services? So imagine once you land in Poland or any other European country, our team members will come to the airport, will take you from the airport, take you to the accommodation. If you want to get a SIM card, if you want to open a bank account, if you want to, because there is something called PASL. PASL is like PAN card number. So it's a tax ID number, how we have in India. So it is very important to have in Poland too. So our representative will help you to get those documents also if you want to exchange a currency. And we will show you how to buy a ticket, how to recharge your phone, or how to, where is the Indian shops where I can buy things. So all this will be provided, and that support will be provided to you also. And not only that, because we already are established here, so we will connect you with the Indian community. So this is a very big advantage because the Indian community is very active. We have Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups. So if you have any questions, any query, or anything which is bothering you, you can just drop a message in the group or in the WhatsApp channel, and definitely someone will respond to you. So you don't have to feel that you are alone there. No, there is already a community over there which is living there for from many years. So you will be already comfortable over there. And also, just for your information, there is a temple in Poland, in Warsaw. So it's not only that, not one, there are two temples. So we in those temples we do celebrate Ganpati, we do celebrate Diwali or Janmashtami, Navratri during now or Holi even. So during Navratri, we book a hall and all the Indian community come there, and for 9 days we play Garba and everything. So there is a big, strong Indian community already existing, not only in Poland, but most of the European countries. They are very strong. So the candidate don't have to be worried that he is alone or she is alone, but there is a group of people who will be always there to help and assist them.
Thank you so much, sir. That really makes us feel connect, and it really feels like home after even listening to it.
Yes, yes, you
Let's
don't have to
move
worry
on to
about
the
that.
next part. Thank you so much, sir. Let's move on to the next part of the session, and I'll like to give,
You are
as you
muted.
have given. Oh, sorry. I'll continue. Thank you so much, sir. You and thank you to the ma'am also. You all guided us on various topics. You gave us top 10 universities. You even told us fees comparison. You told us the importance of visa, and the most important thing is you gave us hard, comforting answers, satisfactory answers, and questions that were never answered before. You answered all of them. Thanks a million, sir. You have enlightened the ways of our thinking and opened a new doorways of opportunities. We always surely mend our ways after this golden opportunity. I would also like to thank our respected Yashwant Chitore sir, who is playing a very vital role in developing our personalities, who is giving us big opportunity to interact with such great personalities like you, sir. Thanks to all the principal, teachers, and all the students and everyone as they have given their precious time for attending this meeting and taking the part in today's session. If any questions or queries are there left, we will definitely know you, sir, with the message or any Google form. Now, with the permission of our chairman, sir, I would like to declare that today's meeting is signed. Thank you, sir. It was great meeting you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
Bye.
And are you sending email ID or WhatsApp numbers to chat
Yes,
box?
ma'am. I'll share it on the chat as well. And if you can see the screen, it is, I've already shared. You can email us on any of the email IDs, or you can take ours, which is in India. I will also write it on the chat for your reference.
Yeah, I think it is better if you write your email ID and numbers on the chat. Way of placement, because Indian all operations are handled by way of placement. So we would request that all the emails or message or WhatsApp, if it is have been converted to way of placements.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. This 3 days session from you enlightens the अर्थात ह्या 3 दिवसाचं जे सेशन झालं तर हे सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांच्या मनात म्हणजे ज्यांनी विचारही केला नव्हता परदेशात आपण शिक्षण घेऊ शकतो अशा सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांच्या मनातही तुम्ही एक ज्योत पेटवलेली आहे की येस यू कॅन डू इट. सो मला नक्कीच खात्री आहे की करिअर कट्ट्याचे हे सर्व विद्यार्थी भविष्यात नक्कीच आपल्या करिअरसाठी फॉरेन कंट्रीजचा विचार करतील आणि त्यासाठी नक्कीच आपलं हे मार्गदर्शन आणि पुढे भविष्यात लागणारी तुमची मदत ही महत्वाची असेल. तर आजच्या या सत्रासाठी मार्गदर्शन केल्याबद्दल संपूर्ण टीमचे आपले आभार आहेत आणि सरांनी ज्या प्रकारे चॅटबॉक्समध्ये आपला ईमेल ID शेअर केलेला आहे स्क्रीनवर त्यांचे नंबर आहेत तर सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना विनंती आहे की त्यांनी ईमेल ID कॉपी करून घ्यावा आणि स्क्रीनवर जो नंबर आहे तो सुद्धा स्वतःकडे ठेवावा. आपण ह्या सत्राच्या शेवटाकडे गेलेलो आहोत. आभार प्रदर्शनही झालेलं आहे तर सत्र आपण संपवत आहोत. सो पुढील सर्व माहिती किंवा त्यांच्याकडनं काही अपेक्षित असेल तर तुम्ही त्यांना संपर्क करू शकता. येस, थँक्यू सो मच सर.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
येस
Thank you
आणि
for giving us the
सेशन
opportunity.
येस येस थँक्यू सो मच सर.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
येस येस थँक्यू सो मच सर वन्स अगेन.